I love when these motherfuckers keep talking about, be American number one. Everything this guy does is so anti-America. Everything we've stood for, he just shreds it.
Speaking of elections, though, the MyPillow guy ran. He was in the primary for Minnesota governor. And
lost by 11 points.
So Trump, because everybody he endorses wins. He did a whole True Social backing of MyPillow guy. The former heroin addict who started a pillow company is qualified to run the state of Minnesota. On the Democratic side is Amy Klobuchar.
Wow.
And
literally the shittiest pillows ever made.
Trump backed him. And earlier polls seem like maybe doing okay. And he lost by 11 points.
And refuses to concede.
That's what I wanted to get to.
Still said, nope.
He is
Fake
on
news.
media today. He is on his social media accounts, ranting, raving, calling out voting irregularities, saying it's fake. It was a fake election. And he has refused to concede. And he lost by 11 points.
Yeah, it wasn't a little bit.
No.
Got his ass handed to him, actually. In political terms, 11 points, you lost by a lot. Because usually it's 1.5%.
I'm so tired of the not conceding. Like, you guys are just children. You're just overgrown children, honestly.
Can you look up something?
The thing is that stress can make your skin look like crap. So you need one skin. Hey.
You are...
and I'm a science person. Damn it.
I also am a science person.
These 4 PhD longevity female scientists came together, got in the lab, studied skin at a cellular level, and they found that our visible skin aging actually starts much deeper. It's all this other crap you put on your face is topical. It
starts
just
at your
sits on top.
At your liver after you drink.
Well, true. They found that those senescent cells, those dead cells, are the reason for that. And so they got in the lab and they tried peptide after peptide, and they found OS1 peptide, and it's visibly reverses the signs of aging, gets rid of those zombie cells.
Look.
Yes. So like I said, it doesn't just sit on the surface, but also it's free from all that extra smelly, weird, chemically crap. It does not irritate my skin. I use the OS1 body, OS1 eye, and OS1 face.
And I will say this: I get red. If I use almost any kind of lotion, I'll get like red for a minute, like an hour. Yeah. It'll stay red. This doesn't do that.
No,
it's clean,
and there's no scent, no fake perfumey crap in it. The more you use it, obviously, the more you're going to notice the difference. But I told you guys when I was researching, because I'll go down rabbit holes of skincare. Yeah. And I found this company before they reached out to advertise with us.
That's right. That's right. You said I found this news company, OneSkin. That's right. Before and then you were excited when they became an advertiser.
It's because you can go on their website, because they're scientists. You can go see it's backed by 4 peer-reviewed, which is the real ones, clinical studies, and they have over 10,000 5-star reviews. They have found it and it works. Born from over 10 years of longevity research, OneSkin is helping you unlock your healthiest skin now and as you age for a limited time. You guys can try OneSkin. You'll get 15% off using promo code Titus at oneskin.co/Titus. That's 15% off oneskin.co, promo code Titus. At the end, make sure when they say, how'd you hear about us? Tell them Titus Podcast sent you.
Good stuff. I use it.
Yeah,
and it has these. I just was thinking about that. These lines here have like lessened a lot.
Yeah, just go read. Go online and read what people are saying about it.
OneSkin, I'm so pretty. Thank you. Ding. Cling. We have some good news. The appeals court has halted Trump's ballroom. Can you look this up?
How much are we at now?
$900 million is what he wants for the ballroom. He's building a giant bunker underneath it to survive.
But he got a lot of money from...
Did he? Because he said he was going to have private donors. Supposedly, but...
Epstein rapey.
I think you're wrong. He said that to get it going. It was all going to be private, and it ended up not being. I think now you found something that you read on Threads. Ha ha!
No, he said he initially said we were not going to have to pay for it because he was going to get these companies to contribute. A federal appeals court recently halted construction on his $400 million White House ballroom. He said that the administration can no longer proceed without congressional approval. Well, supposed to have that to begin with.
Before you do something like tear down the White House, you actually have to get Congress to say, okay, it's a historical building. It's literally one of probably the top 5 important buildings on the planet Earth. What? Nope. Sorry, I just don't like the cockiness of it. I really...
Shut down my victory dance. President Donald Trump. This project is privately funded through the Trust for the National Mall. The White House and media outlets have named dozens of corporate and individual contributors, though the exact donation amounts have remained undisclosed.
Oh, wait a minute.
Amazon, Apple, Altria, Booz Allen Hamilton, Caterpillar, Coinbase, Comcast, Google, Hard Rock, HP, Lockheed Martin, Meta, Micron, Microsoft, Nextera, Palantir.
It does not count unless there's a fucking number.
Reynolds American, Ripple, T-Mobile, Tether America, Union Pacific Railroad. Now, those are all the companies, but then you can go read the individual and foundation donors, these very rich people that I'm sure have an ulterior motive.
So if he has all this money, why would he need $900 million from the American public?
And where's this money going?
Where's the money going?
And why aren't you disclosing how much each gave?
Do you know what's going to happen is that we will one day, and whether it's through a civil war or whether he just leaves so he can go spend his money because he's going to be 82 at the time, someone's going to dive into this. We're going to get the experts back in charge. This is, or we're going to be a failed nation forever. But if what happens is we get him out and we get people on this, hire IGs, get everybody to go through the counting, we're going to find out that the shit we thought was happening is nothing compared to what he fucking actually did. Do you know how much money $4 billion is? He's made $4 billion and he hasn't been president for 2 years yet. That's how bad he's milking and bilking this system. We are in so much deep shit. On top of that, here's another thing I want to talk about go back to the Department of Defense companies. Why does one of our missiles cost $2.5 million and Ukraine has blown up Russia with $6,500 drones? Why is Iran hitting Israel with $30,000 drones?
Ukraine, that Taiwan did that. They are inspired by how they're winning. Ukraine, little Ukraine,
and they just stood up. I think we are entering a new, maybe a new evolutionary phase in humanity. I do believe it's going to get ugly before it gets better. But maybe we're entering a phase where we're like, you know what? Why have we been listening to these people for so long? And this is what pisses me off about this new. You're communists. If you guys, Mamdami's a communist. There was a thing about they interviewed New Yorkers about how New York has changed since Mamdami took over. You know what they said? I've never seen this city like this. I've never been happier. New York is finally working like it's supposed to work. So now the Republicans are coming out. Even Democrats are saying, you don't want socialists. You don't want socialist Democrats. You mean like LBJ? You mean like Teddy Roosevelt? Who are you talking?
I don't know what those words mean. He just has said words and then they're like, yeah, that word, socialism.
A lot of ism. It goes with Nazism.
Yeah, communism. But I don't know what that means.
But the arguments, so all Mamdami's doing, and people, this is what it comes down to. They said the socialist democracies don't work. Really? Like Finland, like Sweden? Really? Like Norway? You kidding me? Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? So all this means, people, is your tax dollars, instead of being given to Raytheon and Lockheed to build $2.5 million missiles, it goes to schools. So teachers don't have to spend their fucking money to buy pencils for their kids. What social democracies are is your tax money, your money is actually used for you. And instead of like having to pay $6,000 a month or $500 a month or whatever it is for healthcare every month, you pay a little bit more in taxes, but you're going to save $8,000 a year on healthcare because it'll be a system for all of us. You know, like Canada and Mexico. We're the only country out of 38 fucking countries that doesn't have healthcare for its people. But we have companies that are taking $2.5 million per missile. And they can't produce them fast enough so we can even protect ourselves. What I think we need to do is bring Zelensky in and let Zelensky run shit for a little bit. We'll get some drones going, and then we can all have a little remote control. And
maybe Zelensky could tell Trump that he doesn't like his outfit.
There you go. So when you talk about social democracy and they keep throwing around communism, communism is a system where the government owns businesses.
Hold on.
Wait. Yeah,
I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but here's what you don't know. The Republicans, Trump specifically, has invested government money in 30 different private companies, millions of dollars, you know, like a communist would. So these fuckers that are dropping the word communist left and right are fucking doing the communist shit, you know, like trying to attack the Capitol, committing treason. They're basically trying to fucking up the country left and right, but buying into companies. We own 10% of Intel now. What the fuck are we doing?